Hello, everyone. Gonna do a quick video here on what I've just been listening to. And you see me putting the booklet back in the CD case. Might give it away to some of you. And one of them being Skid Row's Slave to the Grind album. And I also listened to this one. The previous album to Slave to the Grind, their self-titled debut. Admittedly, Skid Row is a band that I've not listened to, whatever you want to call it, on a regular basis for decades. When these were brand new, they were constantly being played back in the day. But over the years, with the lineup changes and everything, I've kind of fell out of touch with Skid Row. And in all honesty, these two are, from much of the case, these two were as far as a lot of my interest went. And some of you might know already what inspired me to listen to Skid Row again today, especially Slave to the Grind, was a video that Metal Mickey uploaded earlier today, where he was talking about passion in music and lack thereof in some cases. And he proceeded to talk about the passion behind this and the lack of passion he perceived in another band. I won't go on to take the piss out of that band like he did, and I'm not criticizing you, Mike, for doing that, because you have every right to do that. I was rather entertained by that. And I like the fact that you said you like this hear and feel the passion behind the music. And when you don't notice it, it takes you out of it completely. And I agree with you. And I must say, I knew these two, in the back of my mind, I knew, especially this. I've always thought this was amazing. I've always been blown away by Sebastian's vocals on this album, and a lot of the songs off of this one, especially I Remember You and 18 in Life. But my gosh, did it jump out at me today. Not too long before, I should say, I pushed record to do this video, the last track of this album, Wasted Time, just ended. And the passion behind that song tugged at my heartstrings so much, because it brought back what that song Wasted Time always brought to mind when I heard it. I'm not going to go into that. But with his video fresh in my mind, because I watched it numerous times, because I liked the passion he exhibited in his video. I feel the exact same way about music. It's one of the few passions I have in life now. And unfortunately, for time being, and hopefully not forever, live music has been taken away. And I'm not going to get on a big old soapbox about that. But I thank God every day that I still have CDs and music in my life. When you can feel the passion in a person's voice, in the sound of the instruments, and music that just reaches out and punches you in the gut, tugs at your heartstrings. That's what it's all about. Now, when I say tug at your heartstrings, I'm not saying it always has to be something to make you sad or melancholy. No. Something that brings back a pleasant memory. So I'm glad that I saw that video, and it compelled me to revisit especially this album. Because I talked about my Crazy World video yesterday, looking for songs and albums to help me blow off a lot of steam, and my gosh, did this do the trick. I've always treasured this album. I always thought it was excellent. But my love for it ramped up even higher on this listen. The only complaint about this version I have, it doesn't have a certain song on there. I don't think I need to tell you the title for those of you who are familiar with this album. But it doesn't have that certain track. Get the out. But even with that track missing, wow. the feelings that this gave me today. Especially wasted time in a darkened room, living on a chain gang, Quicksand Jesus. It's albums like this, why I love music so much, particularly rock, metal, on down the line. So anyway, a little different take on a What's Spinning video. But I just had to get this stuff out of my basement, so to speak. And everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. Till I talk to you again, enjoy the music. And again, Metal Mickey Mike, great video today. And thank you.